Testing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2020 Rock Hill High School graduation ceremony. We will begin the ceremony in a few minutes. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. Zaria.
Good morning and welcome. To begin, I would first like to give thanks to the faculty, staff, loving families, and other figures who have lent a helping hand and aided us in the process of achieving this very moment. The past few months have been stressful, to say the least. However, our ability to cope and wrap up our senior year in the middle of a pandemic is commendable. It is an eerie feeling to know that once we left school that day, it would be the last time we would walk the halls of Rock Hill High School. Although our senior year ended abruptly, we should all be thankful for the memories made at Rock Hill High. I now want to take a moment and reflect over the last 4 years. Not every circumstance in high school went exactly as planned, but every situation had a valid purpose and meaning. When attending Rock Hill High, I was given the opportunity to build strong bonds, become a better student, and gain self-confidence. If anyone would have told me as a timid freshman I would be speaking at graduation, I would have considered it to be a joke. I have seen my classmates I once knew as immature teens grow into mature, responsible young adults, and for that I could not be more proud. Although we may all drift apart after today, I have faith all of us will be successful in the various paths we will take. Although the future is a frightening thing to think about, I believe we are prepared for the worst. The resilience shown from not only the last 4 years, but the months prior, prove we can overcome any stipulation. We are exceedingly lucky to have this one last memory together, and I am proud to be a part of such a strong class. In conclusion, I would like everyone to recognize the importance of high school and how it has shaped us for our futures. I want to remind you all to live in the moment. Look how fast our high school career began and ended. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the ceremony and appreciate one another in our final moment together. Thank you.
Thank you, Zaria. Welcome to the Rock Hill High School's 129th commencement exercise. Thank you for being here this morning to honor the graduating class of 2020. This class has earned honors in academics, the arts, athletics, and student leadership. They have been good role models for the classes to follow and will represent Rock Hill High School well in the future. At this time, we will recognize our distinguished guests. I would like for them to stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Dr. Bill Cook, Superintendent of Schools. Our board members, Helena Miller, Chairwoman, Wendy Cole, Mildred Douglas, Brent Falkenberry, Robin Owens, Elizabeth Ann Reed. Our cabinet members, Tony Cox, Chief of Operations, Dr. John Jones, Chief Academic and Accountability Officer, Dr. Luann Kokolis, Chief of Strategic Planning, Engagement, and Program Support, Dr. Tanya Campbell, Chief Personnel Officer, Terry Smith, Chief Finance Officer, Dr. Missy Brakefield, Executive Director of Elementary Education, Ms. Jennifer Morrison, Executive Director of Secondary Education. Dr. Joya Holmes, Executive Director of Professional Learning and Choice Programs. Dr. Keith Wilkes, Executive Director of Student Services. Mr. Ron Raviri, Director of Applied Technology Center. And Ms. Shannon Reed, Assistant Director of Alternative Programs. Assistant Principals at Rock Hill High School, Mr. Chris Chandler, Ms. Kia Frazier, Mr. Buddy King, Mr. Stephen Knight, and Ms. Jessica Wren. Let's give them a round of applause and appreciation for all they do for the students of Rock Hill High School and the Rock Hill schools. Thank you. The faculty and staff of Rock Hill High School are dispersed on the field, in the stands, and in the parking lots. However, I do want to recognize them. I can truly say that I work with a dedicated group of educators who put students first. Their timeless efforts in preparing and delivering the best quality education for every student at Rock Hill High School too often is taken for granted for those who are not employed in this profession. I am honored to acknowledge and publicly thank this group of great educators for shaping the lives of our young adults. Please join me in applauding the dedication, service, and sacrifices of this talented staff. I would like to remind the family who have joined us to celebrate the achievements of the graduating class of 2020 to help us maintain the dignity and honor of the ceremony by holding your applause and not standing or shouting until all diplomas have been awarded. I realize you are feeling much joy for a particular student, but I must ask that you do not interrupt the ceremony with noise, applause, or standing as a single student receives his or her diploma. This could prevent other families from hearing a loved one's name called or prevent them from seeing their son or daughter cross the stage. It is important for family, friends, and graduates to hear all names and speeches. Once all diplomas are awarded and the last graduate returns to their seat, I will then ask everyone to stand with me and congratulate the class of 2020 at that time. We will rejoice with applause and celebration. Please do not move out of your seat to take pictures. You may take pictures from your seats, but please remain seated. A professional photographer will be taking pictures of all graduates as they receive their diplomas. Please also remember to turn off cellular phones or electronic devices or place them on vibrate. I want to thank you in advance for your understanding and your cooperation. The graduating class of 2020 has had a remarkable year academically. The Rock Hill High School Board of Trustees has decreed that students with outstanding academic performance be recognized at the graduation ceremony with highest honors. Out of 412 graduates, 58 have earned a 4.5 grade point ratio or above, with 28 credits in grades 9 through 12 and a Gold Seal Award. These students are graduating with highest honors. These students are designated by wearing a gold honor cord. Their names are denoted in the graduation program, and they will also receive verbal recognition when their diploma is awarded. Honor graduates. The next honor distinction will be for those students with a cumulative grade point average of at least 4.2, but less than 4.5, with 28 credits in grades 9 through 12 and a Gold Seal Award. There are 39 graduates in this category. Their names are also denoted in your program, and they will be recognized verbally as diplomas are awarded. Gold Seal. Rock Hill Schools award a Gold Seal to students who have earned at least 28 prescribed units, including 4 units within an area of specialization in grades 9 through 12, with no grade lower than a C or a cumulative GPA of 4.2 or higher. They wear an engraved medallion. There are 138 graduates in this category. Their names are also denoted in the program. Additionally, the South Carolina Board of Education has decreed an academic honors award be given. Accordingly, the State Board of Education, on the recommendation of state officials and the administration and faculty of Rock Hill High School, will be awarding an academic honors certificate for superior academic achievement in accordance with the criteria established by the State Board for college preparatory students. There are 17 graduates in this category. Their names are also denoted in your program. There are 12 seniors graduating who are recognized as Advanced Placement Scholars by the College Board. These students have received a score of 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. Advanced Placement Scholar candidates have taken 3 or more AP exams and anticipate scoring a 3 or higher on those exams as determined by the College Board over the summer. There are 13 seniors receiving this recognition. AP Scholars and AP Scholar candidates wear a black stole and are denoted in the program. Rock Hill schools have elected to participate in the International Baccalaureate program. At Rock Hill High School, we have 9 IB diploma candidates this year. These candidates sat for 6 international examinations, completed the extended essay, the prescribed coursework, and other activities. They wear a black stole embroidered with the IB logo. Their names are also denoted in your program. All of the young men and women who have been recognized for all of these academic honors have not only distinguished themselves and the families which they represent, they have also brought positive recognition and honor to Rock Hill High School and the Rock Hill schools. We are proud of them, and we celebrate their academic achievement and their scholastic record. I am also pleased to announce that the combined monetary value of all scholarships awarded to the class of 2020 is currently $14,743,046. The Rock Hill High School arts and athletic programs have also earned numerous group and individual awards and honors. In the arts, Rock Hill High School Band of Distinction was once again an SCBDA 4A state finalist in one of the most competitive classes in South Carolina. The band had 11 students earn chairs in the South Carolina Region 3 Honors Band, and 2 students earned chairs in the South Carolina All-State Band. The band program had 3 students selected to the Winthrop University Invitational Band Clinic. 3 students were also selected for the University of South Carolina Honor Band Clinic. The choir of Rock Hill High School had 7 members named to the South Carolina All-State Chorus. 7 members were named to the South Carolina American Choral Directors Association Honor Choir. Rock Hill High School's orchestra had 4 students selected by audition for the South Carolina Music Educators Association Region 1 Honors Orchestra, and 3 students selected to perform as part of the Winthrop University Orchestra. An orchestra student was also selected to receive this year's Rock Hill Music Club Scholarship for Rock Hill High School. Rock Hill High School's theater department placed 3rd in the South Carolina Theater Association Festival in November. Both students in the production of Jerry Finnegan's Sister received the top award of Best Actor and Best Supporting Actress. In February, the cast of Hush Little Celia received a Superior Play rating at the Palmetto Dramatic Association South Carolina Thespian Festival. 6 students received Superior Acting Awards as well. This year in the visual arts, several art students won art awards at local, state, and the regional level. Rock Hill High School art students received 1st place and 3rd place awards at the York County Art Show. At the Teacher's Choice Awards, students received 2 1st place awards, 2 2nd place awards, and 1 3rd place award in various categories. Bearcat student artwork won 2nd place at the City of Rock Hill 2020 Black History Month celebration and 2 other Bearcats artwork were reproduced on large scale and are currently displayed in downtown Rock Hill. At the state level, 3 Rock Hill High School art students were chosen as part of the Converse College Young Women in Art Juried Art Show. Another Bearcat art student was chosen runner-up in the District 5 Congressional Art Contest. At the regional level, Bearcat artists received 1 Golden Key, 1 Silver Key, and 3 honorable mentions for their artwork. Our heart goes out to the seniors and spring sport athletes. We understand that safety and well-being of our student athletes will always be top priority, but also understand the commitment and work put in over the last 4 years. This year, Rock Hill High School had 20 athletes sign scholarships at the next level. Rock Hill High School had 57 scholar athletes and 101 multi-sport athletes. 4 of this year's senior class went to All-Star games. Rock Hill High School had 4 all-state athletes from fall and winter sports, and 2 wrestlers make honorable mention All-American. We had 7 individual athletes make it to state tournaments as individuals in swim and wrestling, and many more would have qualified in track. We also had a wrestler, Bailey Wilkins, set the state record in wins over a career. We had 1 individual state champion in wrestling, 1 runner-up in wrestling, and a bronze medal in swim. 2 of our wrestlers were named honorable mention All-American. Congratulations, Bailey Wilkins and Michael Ramirez. Rock Hill High School had 7 teams make the playoffs from fall and winter. We had 24 all-region athletes from fall and winter sports. Spring sports did not do all-region this year, unfortunately. Boys golf finished its season ranked number 1 in 5A. We had region runners-up in football, volleyball, girls basketball, and wrestling. And boys basketball made the playoff for the first time in several years. Please join me in applauding the outstanding accomplishments of this class. Rock Hill High School class of 2020, you have truly been outstanding.
Before I begin, I would personally like to thank Dr. Cook, Principal All, the school board, and the city of Rock Hill for keeping this tradition of the graduation alive. We know that putting this on had a lot of effort, and it has not been easy, and we appreciate all that y'all have done to make this possible. Please join me in applauding their effort in making this graduation possible. Welcome to our faculty, family, friends, and classmates, and of course, those who are watching us online. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. My name is Cole Bidding, and I have the privilege of speaking on behalf of my classmates by saying that each of you have played a very important part in our education, and we recognize the importance of you being with us here today. There is no one else that we would rather spend this precious day with. After all, if you are in attendance, you made the cut. You got one of the 2 golden tickets to attend. When I first learned that I earned the rank of salutatorian, I was happy until I realized I had to write and deliver this speech right now. What should I write? What should I say? It's hard to come up with something truly original and inspiring, especially knowing that Zan and Courtney are to follow. Congratulations to Zan and Courtney. I know firsthand how much work you put in to be up on this stage with me. So after much deliberation, I decided to keep it simple because I'm a simple guy. This morning, I would like to share what I have come to believe over my years at Rock Hill High. Don't worry, I don't have many of those, so I'm only going to address 3 points, as brief as possible. First, I believe in the value of our friendships. I want you to know how much your friendship means to me. During our time at Rock Hill High, I have learned that no matter where you come from and who you are, we can be friends. I'm certain that this is a message that all of us need to be reminded, especially during this time in our nation's history. I'm proud to have attended a school and have been raised in a community where we are able to recognize that friendship has no barriers. All of us have grown during this time in our lives, not only in our classes, but also in our daily lives. We've had a few fights, we've shed a few tears, we've had lots of laughs. An older wise man once said, one of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. I believe I finally get what he meant. I've come to realize that you, my friends, have become a second family to me, people that I can rely on no matter what. Second, I believe in the value of faith. During our time together, I've come to understand faith's true meaning. I find this definition to be quite simple. Faith is the belief that others have in you and the belief that you have in yourself. It is a sign of true faith when your parents and teachers see you fall down, and rather than lifting a hand out to pick you up, they tell you to get back up on your own 2 feet. They support you and teach you to do it on your own. Throughout the years at Rock Hill High, I've come to realize that faith is very important in my life. It gives me strength. Faith has contributed to my successes and has helped me fade away any doubts that I may have experienced in my life. Faith has given me confidence to move forward. Without the acts of faith from our loved ones, our family, our friends, and especially our teachers, we would not be here this morning graduating. I believe each of us has developed their own faith. No matter how different our faith can be, in the end, there's one common thing that binds you and me. We all live by faith. Thirdly and finally, I believe in the value of our memories. As one of the world's greatest doctors once said, Dr. Seuss, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Memories were built the first day we stepped on campus freshman year, and I remember them all. There are so many memories that are coming back to all of us this weekend. Being at this moment on this football field, I realize how much I would give just to be in that student section one more time or running on the field one more time. I know firsthand for those of us that played spring sports, we would give our left leg just for one more game, one more practice, one more conditioning session. Would I change anything I did? Maybe. But I know that our time together has made me who I am today. Thank you for all the memories that we've shared. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the families in attendance today, especially my family. Without your help, I would not be in the position that I am in today. And I'm sure my classmates feel the same way about their families. Over my years here at Rock Hill High, you did everything possible to help me succeed, help me explore the world by myself, and live my life happily in my own way. Mom, Dad, Savannah, and Caitlin, I want to give my special thanks to you. You are the best teachers in my life, the guiding light that will continue to shine no matter what. I say all of that to say this. I'm very proud to be a member of the Rock Hill High class of 2020, growing up with you, building friendships, building faith, and making memories. These 3 things, faith, friendship, and memories, have forged a tie that will not be broken. No matter where we go or who we become, we will always be known as Rock Hill High class of 2020. It is an understatement to say that we will forever be remembered as the class of the quarantined. We will be remembered as senior skip day national champions, 40 consecutive days. Good luck to any class trying to beat that record. We are the class that earned nearly $15 million in scholarship money. You're welcome, Mom and Dad. We are the class so great that one salutatorian wasn't good enough. We needed 2. We are the class that won state titles in wrestling, golf, and we were poised to win state titles this year in every spring sport: baseball, softball, boys and girls soccer, boys and girls track and field, tennis, and a repeat, of course, in boys golf. We are the class that restored dominance in football over our region, smacking South Point and Northwestern in the process. We are the class who will never forget what it truly means to be essential. We are the class that never gave up. As Thomas Edison once said, many of life's failures are people who do not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. I'm proud to say that is not this class. That's not us. That's not the class of 2020. That's why we have succeeded to this point, and we will continue to succeed going forward. We never gave up. Never give up, and always remember, once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat.
Good morning to all the family, friends, and staff attending this year's unique graduation ceremony. I would like to thank all of our teachers for the years they have spent educating us and helping us achieve this milestone. And I especially appreciate their continued support and guidance over the past few months. I would also like to thank the parents and guardians here today for giving so much to your children for their whole lives and helping them get to this point. During our first 3 years of high school, we watched as the classes of 2017, 2018, and 2019 walked across the graduation stage after experiencing typical senior activities that we likely fantasized about for ourselves, such as prom, sporting events, and those enjoyable last days of class. However, as we were anxiously awaiting our turn to experience those same things, the chance of being able to follow the same path as the seniors before us quickly vanished. Despite the disappointment that this change has caused, we are still all here experiencing this moment, even if it is a little different than other years. We could not have had this opportunity without the hard work that the Rock Hill School District put into planning a graduation ceremony that would give us the recognition we deserve in a safe environment. So I would like to thank them for being adaptable and willing to make the best out of any situation that they find themselves in. Similarly, I would like to thank all of the teachers for continuing to give your students all the resources and support that you could, even when we could only communicate virtually. I think that everyone in my calculus class this year would agree that our teacher, Ms. Paget, went above and beyond to prepare us for the new AP exam and make us feel supported by delivering notes to us, sending us multiple Canvas messages every week, and having lots of Zoom calls. I would like everyone to just take a moment and think about what plans you have for your future. Maybe you're planning to enter the workforce, go to college, or join the military. Think about the steps you have taken and will take in pursuit of this goal. The events that we have experienced this year may have caused difficulties and forced many things to change, but they have not taken away our motivation and desire to achieve these goals. To finish this speech, I would like to provide you with a saying that is pertinent to the experiences of the class of 2020, as well as everyone who is listening. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Just because we had to transition from traditional school to e-learning does not mean that we should give up on our education. Even when a situation isn't perfect, we should not become so discouraged that we miss a good opportunity. You have to keep using the motivation inside of you to make the best out of any obstacle that comes your way. After we make it through this difficult time and return to a more normal lifestyle, I hope that all of you will continue to apply this advice in your life so that you always end up making the best out of any situation that you are in. Always remember that even when your plans do not go as perfectly as you expected, there will always be a different but good opportunity waiting for you as long as you're willing to embrace it. Thank you everyone for your attention, and I wish you all good luck in the future.
I will tell you the truth. This is not quite the day that I have pictured for the last 4 years. However, I cannot think of a better place to celebrate the end of all of our high school careers than the place where we stood in the back of the student section as freshmen, trying to learn all the chants, where we pushed our way to the front and participated in the Sprite Challenge as sophomores and juniors, and where we ran across the field as seniors. As our senior year comes to a close, there is only one other place that could possibly be more fitting than where we stand today, that being each student's most frequented RTI classroom. Unfortunately, I do not think we could all fit in one class. With that in mind, I have found that the most significant days in life are those that seem normal. For instance, on March 12th, 2020, I woke up early to study with a friend. I took 2 tests, and I went home. Many of our classmates cannot even remember what they did or who they spent the day with. However, March 12th was the class of 2020's last day at Rock Hill High School. Moreover, my fondest memories at Rock Hill High School are not those from award ceremonies or even prom, but listening to the stories Mr. Gumphrey told in physics class. sitting on the floor of Miss Sawyer's room, and trying to talk over the loud music Mr. Neely played every morning before class started. Likewise, some of our classmates have told me that their favorite memories include looking for their friends at lunch in their favorite RTI classrooms, going out into the woods to find the last insect they need for AP Biology's bug project, and cheering alongside friends at football games. While we may be sad that we did not get to have a senior prom at Rock Hill High, or that we have an atypical graduation, the words of our classmates just go to prove that our high school memories lie in friendships and everyday moments. As John Lennon said, life is what happens when you are busy making other plans. And if that sounds familiar to any of you, you can thank our school's #1 Beatles fan, Miss Weaver, for displaying it on her board all year long. Little did she know when she put that on the board how important it would be for the class of 2020 to remember. As we disperse around the city, state, and country in the coming months, whether it be going to college or joining the workforce, this is a lesson that applies to all of us. We are one of the few groups of people who can say that we know what it is like to live in a time when everyday life has come to a halt. Following this time, we can choose to return to our lives in a way, not realizing what is truly important, or we can choose to cherish every single moment because we understand what it is like to not be able to go to school every day or see our friends for weeks. We thought March 12th was just a normal day, when in fact, that could not be farther from the truth. Just as June 6th was penciled into many of our calendars as a typical day of graduation. However, in such a time of chaos and worry, it is extremely abnormal that we have the opportunity to gather here today and celebrate our accomplishments. Nothing makes me happier than to be able to stand here with all of my classmates and teachers today. We may not all know each other individually, but we have all grown as a Bearcat family since we first stepped on this campus almost 4 years ago, wondering if we would ever be able to get around without a map. And now, we have spent the past 2 months living through the same uncertainties and overcoming the many challenges life has given us. This commonality will be something that bonds all of us forever. I hope that all of you will put aside the worry, stress, and plans for another day in order to cherish the opportunity to come together one last time. Thank you.
Thank you, Cole, Courtney, and Zan. Before we proceed with the awarding diplomas, let me remind you again of the expected behavior by not standing to take pictures, holding your applause, and not applauding until diplomas are awarded and the last graduate returns to his seat. I will then ask everyone to stand and applaud. Would the class of 2020 please rise? Dr. Cook and members of the Rock Hill School Board of Trustees, I present to you these candidates for the State of South Carolina High School Diploma. These candidates have met all the requirements of the State of South Carolina and Rock Hill schools and are presented to you at this time for the awarding of diplomas. Graduates, except for the first row, may be seated. We will now begin presenting diplomas.
Alexandra Margaret Reynolds, first honor. Cole Erickson Bidding, second honor. Courtney Mason Stewart, second honor. Tyler Jamal Adair. Ariana Mustasia Adams. Alex Chandler Adams. Nadarian Danye Adams. Jesus Elmer Aguilar. Eli Jameson Alexander. Reagan Abigail Alsop. Emma Ray Anderson. Tristan Che Ansel. Rio Marcel Austin. Rylan Drew Bailey. Shakira Yashika Bailey. Rebecca Lane Ball with honors. Joy Taylor Danielle Ballard with highest honors. Shauna Tybrika Ballard. Kayan Joy Banks. Tyreek Jaquise Banks. Deshaun Eugene Barnes. Daniela Berrigan Cortazar. Carly Nicole Bates. Macy Taylor Bell. Devonjay Zakeem Tyleek Bellamy. Courtney Lynn Bennett. Jackson Blake Berry with highest honors. Brianna Jessie Blackwell. Sheila Antoni Bogan with highest honors. John Scott Harrison Bowling. Gael Bokanga Bolowa. Anna Grace Boone with highest honors. Skyla Leslie Bordeaux. Bella Ann Bowden with highest honors. Jaquan Kuzmar Bowen. Dion Rayshawn Bradley. Jasmine Brianna Bradley. Kayla Mackenzie Bradley. Curtis James Brazel. Teresa Faith Brewer. Benjamin Roy Brock. Brandis Peyton Brock. Bailey Marie Brooks. Uliera Barbara Brooks with highest honors. Ayana Imani Brown. Kajay Monet Brown. Taylor Jasmine Brown. Hunter James Bruce. Carly Rose Buchanan with highest honors. Amber Ray Burgess. Porter Sterling Burkett. Kaya Lynn Burlingham with honors. Yair Cabrera. Oscar Calderon Castillo. Zaria Janai Caldwell with honors. Haley Michelle Campbell. Burton Hoyt Campney IV. Timothy Jolin Canty. Kevin Michael Carter. Elizabeth May Cato, highest honors. Ashanti Monet Caudle. Ashley Marie Chandler. Jonah Alicia Chappell. Ting Chen with highest honors. Destiny Lachey Childers. Hunter Allen Chrisman. Julie Ann Clemente Reyes. Alicia Kiara Arshayana Cook. Skyla Ray Collins. Bailey Nicole Costales. Caleb John Miguel Crochet. Elizabeth Grace Cronister. Patrick Campbell Cross. Alexander Chandler Crouch, Jr. Jacob Taylor Crowder. Eliel Andres Cuesta Ogando. John David Foster Cullum. Sarah Catherine Canup with honors. Isaiah Nairi Curitin. Taylor Simone Cuthbertson. Kylie Michelle Daly. Christopher Jared Davis with highest honors. Matthew Andrew Davis. Michael Patrick DeBoard. Jeremy Michael Deller with highest honors. Kevin Liam Ditmar with highest honors. Jacob Matthew Doyle. Celia Shanice Dujoy with highest honors. Joshua Aaron Dunlap. Peyton Mackenzie Durden. Nathan Donald Dvorak. Benton Caldwell Evanson. Jair Marquise Edwards. Talik Jawan Edwards. Zyquan Daimil Edwards. Camilla Elizalda. Nicholas Charles Ryan Ellis. Madison Morgan Emserman with highest honors. Carlton Tyler Enos with highest honors. William Harrison Enos. Jamie Alexander English with highest honors. Aiden Catherine Espinal with highest honors. Fallon Macy Fail. Kimberly Farias. Jasenia Adelina Feliciano. Robert Schuyler Fields. Maxwell Escocia Figueredo. Keyshawn Amir Fletcher. Alyssa Aubrey Collins Flink with highest honors. Caleb Isaac Floyd. Jabez Cordell Ford. Nakaya Jerisha Franks. Nanako Fujioka. Tanner Scott Galbraith. Jonathan Alexander Garzona Diaz. Aaron Stephen Gibson. Matthew Shane Gibson. Sierra Ann Gill. Zaria Jalisha Kennedy Faith Gilliard. Victoria Rihanna Glenn. Joseph Michael Goldstein. Abdul Rahman Hamdi Goma. Michael Vincent Gonzalez. Brianna Delilah Gonzalez. Catherine Chloe Goodwin. Timothy Michael Goodwin with honors. Bailey Marie Grady Diaz. Ian Micah Grant. Madison Nicole Gray. Kirsten O'Shea Antoinette Greenwich Hudson. Matthew Tyler Grimm. Aaron Page Gully. Rylan Ann Gumphrey with highest honors. Devonce Ajalando Donquel Guthrie. Tiana Monet Guafney. Sophie Marie Hackney. Alasia Kanisha Hamilton. Victoria Michelle Hamilton. Diamond Alexis Harris. Reagan Victoria Harrison. Donnell Zamir Harvey. Carter Sean Heisler with honors. Corey Marr Heights with honors. Luke McCameron Helms. Sarah Alyssa Henderson. Marco Isaac Blanco Hernandez, Jr. Jeremiah Delando Hicks. Hannah Alyssa Nicole Hill. Coleman Tyler Hilton. James Anthony Hines III. Olivia Lee Hipp with highest honors. Anna Lee Hoffman. Tybree Alina Melissa Hogan. Mackenzie Aaron Holland. Griffin Ray Hollingsworth with highest honors. Carrie Shane Hollingsworth. Isabella Avery Hollis. Colin Elise Hood with honors. Sophie Abigail Hooper with honors. Empress Yvonne Elizabeth Howard. Brianna Lee Howe. Valina Elise Rebar with highest honors. John Lloyd Hudson. Noah Cameron Huggins. Caitlin Skylar Hupp. Janaya Danye Ivory. Anthony Patrick Jackson, Jr. Dinanze Jovette Jackson. Hakeem Jackson. Hannah Mae Jackson with honors. Joey Chase Jackson. Jamari Kyleek Jamerson. Hannah Clarice Johns. Kobe Michael Johnson. Alexis Jade Johnston Norman with honors. Kason Savion Jones. Hayden Joe Jordan. Michael Henry Keynes with honors. Alora Mackenzie Keenan with honors. Jade Louise Clement. Anne Elizabeth Klippa. Madison Lee Lambert. Brianna Kara Lawless. Henry Lee with highest honors. Connor Bryant Lee with honors. Morgan E. Lee. Jacqueline Elizabeth Lengel. Kashina Lamini Leitner. Anna Lena Rebecca Lind with highest honors. Joshua Nathaniel Lind with highest honors. Kamaya Briance Locke with honors. Derek Javier Long. Kenya Lopez. Joshua Daniel Ludlam. Christopher Joseph Manfredi, Jr. Gracie Cyrese Manigault with honors. Jordan M. Manning. Caleb Isaiah Martin. Daniel Ray Scott McLean. Armand Pierre McCrory. Logan Matthew McEwen. Savannah Grace McElroy. Nathan Blaine McIntosh. Jahia Vidasia McKnight. Doris Larod McMullen, Jr. Jordan Alexander McNeil. Gabrielle Shea Meadows. Kendall Estelle Merrill with honors. Austin Blake Mashaw. Emily Grace Miller with highest honors. Taya Armina Miller. Gabrielle Angelique Mina with honors. Brian Alexander Miramontes. Taylor Benson Mitchell with highest honors. Malin Leanne Mitrovich. Jansen Xander Montgomery. Latarian Nikel Douglas Montgomery. Madison Elizabeth Montgomery. Matthias Lorenin Moore. Orion Alexander Moore. Jose Mora Gamboa. Edward James Morton. Hannah Marie Motes. Nestor Munez. Ryan Alexander Munn with highest honors. Sydney Michelle Munn with highest honors. Carson Alexander Murray with highest honors. Mackenzie Madison Musser. Kyle Myers. Raul Nava Lucero. Hannah Elizabeth Nearing. Samantha Mary Neff. Michael Fong Nguyen Jr. Tommy V. Nguyen with honors. Mackenzie Arden Nichols. Jesus Nunez Tellez. Yosman Ocampo Mendez. Dylan Chase Olney. Allison Noel Only with honors. Claudio Ortiz Quiros. Abigail Sky Ozuna. Carl Ryan Matarong Pagalagan with highest honors. Crystal Romina Palacios Carrera with honors, highest honors. Donjel Dramil Pantojas. Chelsea Yvonne Pear. Kendra Lee Parsons. Janice Lachey Patterson. Jeffrey Austin Patterson with highest honors. Nathan Grant Pierce with highest honors. Willis DeAndre London P. Meredith Caroline Peeler with highest honors. Haley Brianna Pendergrass. Chastity Victoria Peoples. Alexis Lynn Nicole Lama Purdue. Aniel Perez Soria. Henson Nicholas Perry with highest honors. Gabriel William Peter with highest honors. Nicholas Ahern Pettit. Trang Nhau Phung Pham with highest honors. Dynasty Amber Pichardo. Mary Price Pitts with highest honors. David Austin Tyler Pope. Willie Oscar Jamaris Presley. Nolan Lennox Promen with highest honors. Chloe Christine Puckett with highest honors. Joanna Grace Pune. Emily Faith Pewterbaugh Neely. Thomas Allen Rainey with honors. Michael Lorenzo Ramirez with highest honors. Jessica Eileen Ramirez Perez. Bibiana Ramos Hernandez. Christy Kate Rangnow. Brianna Nicole Rayo with highest honors. Celine Ayana Rawlinson with honors. Gabrielle Alana Reed. James Clifford Reno III with honors. João Paulo Renteria. Marshall Fasika Rice with highest honors. Jacob Lee Reinhardt. Caroline Stewart Robards with highest honors. Jasmine Monique Roberts. Bailey Brianna Robertson Cleland with honors. Lauriance Danelle Robinson. Tanaya Monet Robinson. Zyquavius Lazico Robinson. Zoe Elise Robinson with honors. Hannah Cheyenne Rogers. Jordan Connor Rogers. Marvin Severe Romero Guzman. Spencer William Rose. Gabriel Quentin Rowland. Kevin Otilio Ruiz Romano. Renee Munir Saeed. Jace R. Sayez. Brianna Danae Salgado. Giselle Joanna Salgado. Thomas Jesse Salinas. Stephen John Jose Salta. Amanda Eugenia Samuel. Michael Lee Sandoval. Josephine Diamond Schlegel. Tanner Austin Schmidl with honors. Michael Justin Scranton. Megan Noel Sebastian with honors. Kaki Elena Sellers. Henry James Sharp with highest honors. Phoenix Jade Schugert. Christopher Ali Sitgraves. John Manning Sloop with honors. Nigel Khalik Smar. Christian Robert Smith with highest honors. Dalton Keith Smith with honors. Jacob William Socha with honors. Josiah Preston Spencer. Michael Devon Spivey. Crystalline Marie St. Cyr. Alexander Walker Steele. Cameron Alexis Stewart. Michael Challen Stowe. Jatavion DeMonte Stratford. Joshua Rashawn Stratford. Ava Grace Strickland. Justin Caroline Strickland with highest honors. Shaderica Ajoya Stringfellow. Bobby Leonard Strong. Alexa Grace Sturgis. Zeta Ann Sumner with highest honors. Tyler Marvin Sweat. Georgia Elizabeth Taylor with honors. Jacob Alexander Taylor. Tanaya Akiria Taylor. Brianna Alexis Teal. Caroline Reese Therrell with honors. Karis May Thorson. Jordan Douglas Thurman with highest honors. Mackenzie Lee Tinker. Mari Ladair Tisdale. Ricky Renee Tung. Michael Brian Torrance, Jr. Ryan Charles Troxel with honors. Andrea Melody Tucker. Skylar Ann Tucker. Zoe Elise Tutterow. Katoni Maye Twitty. Cagelin Love Vonador. Parker Alexis Vaughn with honors. Adriana Vasquez. Emmanuel Velasquez Alvarado. Jasmine DeLay Walker. Caitlin Grace Walker with highest honors. Hannah Alexis Wallace. Samuel Bragdon Warwick. William Joseph Warwick. Haley Victoria Weaver with honors. Nolan Ryan Wharton. Armand Terrell Wheaton. Makari Anthony Weary. Makai Allen Weary. Andrew James White. Jeremiah Lamont White. Kalia Brishaw White. Maya Diasia White with highest honors. Shannon Lee Nicole Whiteside. Savannah Grace Whitman. Lindsay Danielle Wilcox. Jordan Bailey Wilkins. Adia Stacy Williams with highest honors. DeAndre Darius Allen Williams. Darvey Michael Williams. Ethan Chad Williams. Jacob Kendall Williams. Jaden Siano Williams. Justice Unique Williams. Michaela Latrice Williams. Mallory Jacqueline Williams with honors. Peyton Coleman Williams with honors. Samuel Thomas Williams. Tinsley Cole Williams. Amira LaCoria Wise. Daniel Van Wise, Jr. Colton Franklin Wood with honors. Erica Dawn Wood. Nakaya Iman Worthy. Alyssa Michelle Wright. Madison Nicole Wright with highest honors. Carolina Addix Wright with honors. Cartevius Kenyon Wynn. Sierra Marie Yates. Amon Anthony Young. Shannon Simone Young.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand with me as we congratulate the Rock Hill High School class of 2020. Everyone, please remain standing for the playing of the Alma Mater. Thank you. Everyone, please be seated.
It is my great pleasure to stand in front of all of you on this very special day. For those of you who don't know my name is Maya White, your student body president. I do not wish to take up too much of your time, as I know you are all anxious to go and celebrate this milestone with your families. Today, we are all gathered to finally celebrate over a decade of hard work and dedication. I am so proud of all of us. We made it. However, I hope that your education does not stop here. I encourage you all to continue to learn and grow your knowledge, whether it be in college, the workforce, the military, or wherever your future takes you. We are the future. I know that we all have the potential to succeed, no matter what gets thrown in our way. I mean, who else can say they graduated during a global pandemic? On that note, Michael Jackson once said, "In a world filled with hate, we must still dare to hope. In a world filled with anger, we must still dare to comfort. In a world filled with despair, we must still dare to dream. And in a world filled with distrust, we must still dare to believe. As we close this ceremony, I know that this may be the last time that we see one another. But wherever life takes you, I encourage you to stay positive, work hard, make it happen, and remember, once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Maya. Graduates and guests, after the conclusion of the declaration of diplomas and the stage party leaving the stage, ushers will go row to row to dismiss. At that time, please put on your face mask and return or go to exit out the gate that you entered this morning. Seniors, please rise. Seniors, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of South Carolina through the Board of Trustees of Rock Hill Schools, I now declare each of you graduates of Rock Hill High School and eligible for all the privileges and honors pertaining thereto. You may now move your tassel. Congratulations, 2020 graduates. Zan, at this time you can lead us out. We'll follow you down.